In an AMA that happened not too long ago, we got word that the Safemoon card is going to be dropping in Q2 of 2022.
We're expecting a delivery in Q2. If anything changes, we will let you know.
But could the card be delayed this year? What's going on? Are we going to be seeing it in the next 2 weeks? Let's find out. What's up, guys? My name's Ty, and today we're talking about all things Safemoon, what's new in the space. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, comment down below. It would mean so much. With that said, let's get into it. Okay, so first thing, before we get into talking about the Safemoon card, I just want to check out the price and Safemoon Gloobis really quickly. So we have Safemoon sitting at 0.3059 right here. If we go over to safemoon.gloobis, we are, I don't know why I always say .gloobis. I think maybe it used to be that and it's not anymore. Safemoon Gloobis. Over here, we've got a buying and selling pressure of 72% to 27%. A lot of people selling right now, even more than yesterday. But the swap and evolve progression is still going up. We still have a little bit of volume going around, and we are about to finish count number 6 of our swap and evolve progression. And so we're going to see another $20,000 buy triggered pretty quickly. So we've got a post over here saying clarification on my previous post suggesting that the Safemoon card is most likely delayed beyond Q2 of 2022. Disclaimer, I still think it is. So we know that John did, and they'll talk about that in this article, John did vaguely announce in a roundabout way that the card is expected in Q2 of this year. And I'll tell you why I think it was like a vague announcement, because he actually didn't actually say it. I'll tell you in a minute. But yeah, it is interesting because we're 2 weeks away from Q2 ending. So is Safemoon going to be dropping it in the next 2 weeks? He said that he would let us know if anything is going to change, and we still have not gotten any news from Safemoon on that. So let's see here. This guy says, here I go again, having to explain to the Safemoon community that the Safemoon card is most likely delayed. It's actually hilarious seeing the profoundly negative and unbelievable, ill-educated, dumb replies on my post because I'm simply just updating you on a scenario which is extremely likely to happen. Sorry that the truth hurts, I guess. So I don't know what the previous post was, but we're getting all the information from this post. He says, I'll repeat it again, expect the Safemoon card to be delayed. So let's see if we can actually expect a delay from his opinion. He said, firstly, for those who think that I'm lying about the Q2 release date, let me link you to the Safemoon Sunday where John states expecting a delivery for the wallet in Q2. So here we go. If we go over here, we can hear it. I'm not hooked into the speakers, but I'll turn it up here so you can hear. This is what John said. In this conversation, they were talking about the wallet, and then they go over and then he says this thing about they were talking about the card, and then he goes over and says this about the wallet. So that's why it's a little disorganized, but here it is.
So we're expecting a delivery of the wallet in Q2. However, again, if anything changes, we will let you know.
So he says if anything changes, they're going to let us know. He said they were expecting a delivery of the wallet in Q2. Previously in that conversation, they were referring to the card, and I think he just misspoke there. He said wallet instead of Safemoon card because they were talking about using multiple different kinds of cryptocurrencies, not just the Safemoon currency on the card. So I think he was referring to the Safemoon card there, not the wallet, and saying that we can expect it in Q2. And he said published earlier this year in January, it's on the official YouTube Safemoon YouTube channel. He said, now that that's cleared up, let me also point out that the Safemoon team have missed 100% of their deadlines, which is not necessarily true, but they have missed a lot of the big ones. Whether fixed deadlines or flexible deadlines, this, of course, adds to the expectation for the Safemoon card delay. There's no question of it. This guy is dealing in a lot of absolutes, which I don't normally do. I think there's a lot of nuances that deal into this kind of stuff, but we can keep on reading. Obviously, the Safemoon team said that they'd update us on the timelines if things were to change with their Q2 release of 2022 release date / delivery. I've heard nothing significant so far, which adds to the expectation for the Safemoon card delay. And that's true. We have not heard anything else from John. We have seen that John's been traveling and that sort of thing, and people at events and stuff. We did get the sign up for the cards, which is a great step towards getting the cards released, but we still haven't heard an official thing that's like, you know what, we're going to be delayed for a little while because we're coming up on the end of Q2, and so I am hoping that they hit this deadline, but we'll read on. The time it takes to manufacture and mass ship debit cards will take longer than the amount of time left in Q2 2022. Obviously, since it's 2 weeks away, so this all adds to the expectation for the Safemoon card delay. Now, I do think that does take a long time, but they did get the signups for the cards quite a while ago, and so I think they have a rough idea of how many people are going to be getting the cards when they first come out, right? They have like a rough number of like, yo, we need to make 700,000 cards, or however many it is. I think they've had that number and they've probably been able to prep for it this entire time, whatever that looks like. And so I think they've already taken steps towards the mass ship out of debit cards and stuff. So that's why I'm not totally on board with what he's saying there. He says, I think it's explicitly clear for each day that goes by that we can expect a delay. You might be asking yourself, why does it matter if it's delayed? Well, I'll tell you why it matters. On another post, I highlighted the fact that poorly ran project management teams, especially ones with terrible track record at missing deadlines, put that team's ability and integrity into question, and rightly so. In this case, it just looks bad for Safemoon. Any other project managers / leaders would be sacked if they had a track record like this for any other company, which is true, and it does not look good for Safemoon if they keep missing deadlines like that. And I think that is why John has led the Safemoon team away from giving very hard deadlines and that sort of thing, giving exact dates, because I think that there's a lot more variables in what Safemoon is doing, that it makes it harder to make those kinds of predictions. But also I think, they can grow in the project management area, and I know they were hiring project managers a while ago, and I don't know if they have new teams in that area or not, but I think the Band-Aid solution for that for a while was just to give vague release dates and stuff like that, which is why they said Q2 and not June 10th or, whatever it is. So last paragraph here said, just think about that for a second. How can you encourage new holders to buy and invest into a project when they're constantly missing deadlines? It's fine for holders to not care. I'll hold anyway, even though that's a stupid proposition and a feeble-minded approach. I don't think it's unreasonable for other current holders to potentially sell and prospective holders to just not buy in at all. Let's have a proper conversation in the comments at this time. So, yeah, I think he is right. Like, it is not a good look for Safemoon if they keep missing deadlines and that sort of thing. It is definitely not a way that you can run a blue chip company, and it just doesn't work. So I think that they are making changes and they are hiring on new people and that sort of thing, and taking steps towards being able to accomplish things in a more predictable manner with like better deadlines and things like that. But at the same time, there's companies like Tesla and Apple and Google and things like that where they'll announce things and then they have to push things back because stuff happens and technology is tricky. And, so I think Safemoon's under a lot more scrutiny because they haven't built like the reputation that Apple and Google and, places like that have. And so I think people are going to be a lot more critical of what's going on because we still don't know exactly what we can expect from Safemoon. Even though we have seen a couple of releases, we still haven't seen the main projects and stuff, and it's still a speculative project, right? So hopefully we're going to see some of that stuff, but we also have to keep in mind that Safemoon is still just a baby company. They've been around for just a little over a year, and it takes so much time to put people in the right places, and we've seen that they've even gone through a number of people just on the lead team, but I'm sure on the teams below that as well. And even just in a year from being at a company, it takes even that just to working at a company to like really get a flow for what's going on and the culture of it and how you work with people and that sort of thing, especially on big innovative projects and things like that. To have such a short amount with the team and to work on difficult tasks with them is pretty crazy. So I think the more time that Safemoon's around, once it's around for a couple more years, then I think they're going to iron out a lot of these things and work way more efficiently than they are right now. So I think we might be seeing a delay of the Safemoon card. I'm not sure if we're going to see it in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully we at least get an announcement from John in the next few weeks that says, hey, here's where you got pushed back, here's why, this is where we can go. It'd be great to get some confirmation or some communication from John on that kind of stuff. But if we don't, we'll see what happens, and we'll just kind of keep on watching that. But it would be great to see the card in the next couple of weeks. If we come over here, we have another post that says, how do I migrate my Safemoon token to version 2? And if you are a regular watcher subscriber on this channel, I hope that you are on version 2. And if you are not, I would love you to comment down below. Let me know why you haven't switched to version 2. And if you need help doing that, let me know. I would love to help you. Or I'm sure any of the people that are on this channel regularly would love to help you in the comment section on how to switch over to version 2, because version 1 of Safemoon is dead and it is not worth anything anymore, and it will not be worth anything. So if you own that, get rid of it, transfer it over, but make sure you do your research and do it the right way so you don't lose it all. Over here we have a Safemoon poll that I think we should take part in from Safemoon polls. It says, hey crypto market, which cryptocurrency are you most bullish on? And then we've got Cardano beating Safemoon right now, 53% to 41.7%, and it's beating us on our own poll, Safemoon polls. So let's hop on there and show them who's boss. Safemoon needs to win this one for sure. We've got a post over here that said, bear markets are where millionaires are made. Now that everything is down, it's a great time to load up on your favorite projects, including Safemoon. And I think we are heading into a crypto winter, and it has been obvious that the market is down and everything like that. We've talked about it a ton on this channel, and it is a great buying opportunity for those that believe in the Safemoon project and in other DeFi projects in general. We know that the market, year after year, whenever there's always ups and downs, it always goes down and it always comes back. It never stays down. So I think we can expect the same thing with crypto. I think it has a lot more room to grow globally, and then these smaller projects like Safemoon obviously have a massive potential and amount that they can move. Lastly, over here we have a job description roughly from the Safemoon transcript team. They said the transcription team has been an integral part in keeping the Safemoon community informed through Mooncasts and other recorded content. We're looking for new volunteers that can join Momo, Kerr, and Sir Burns so that we can continue to provide written content for those who need it. We have a fun family-like group that will welcome you in with open arms. So if you guys are writers, if you're good at this kind of stuff, they are needing people to help them out, and that would be a great thing to help the Safemoon community. This also helps the deaf and hard of hearing community as well as non-English speaking community. So this is a great thing just to help the Safemoon community at broad and those that need reading resources to stay up to date with those types of things. So that is a really awesome thing, and I'm glad that they're doing that. So if you want to get involved with that, I'll reach out to them. Thank you guys so much for watching the video today. That's going to be it. I really appreciate you watching to the end, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Not necessarily. She could be stuck just inside the tube.